Guys, I think you forgot to mention low and standard, right? Welcome back, travelers, to Standard Only, where my main goal is to 36-star the Spiral Abyss with only things on the Standard banner. In this episode, I do some questing, work on characters, go to Sumeru, and most importantly, choose the free Constellation. There is also a lot of stuff to discuss. This is episode 8 of the series. If you're interested in the previous episodes, a link to the playlist is in the description. If you want to get notified when new episodes are out, subscribe. Without further ado, let's get to this episode 8 journey. Welcome back, travelers, to Standard Only. We have a lot to do this episode. There are so many things to talk about, so many things to do, so let's do them. First things first, we are max resin. Seeing as it was a new week, weekly bosses reset, so I fought the ones I had unlocked. Dvalin gave me a polearm billet and dream solvent. Child gave me nothing, and Signora gave me a flower with crit rate and crit damage. Leveling it to 12, it already had better crit stats than the previous one Tighnari had on. Leveling it to 20, it had 6.2% crit rate and 20.2% crit damage. That's pretty good, seeing as I still haven't farmed artifacts for any of my characters. I quickly want to go over what I did in between last episode and this one. I got some Ascension materials for the Skyward Harp, beat up the Electrocube, Oceanid, and Pyroflower for Fischl, Xingqiu, Bennett, and Zhongling respectively. Also, Fischl hit Friendship level 10. Oh, we unlocked the first time clear rewards. Okay, that's nice. Alright, thank you very much. You know, there's a boss I'm forgetting because they're not in the book. And it's the boss I actually need to do the most. So I beat up Andreas too, and he gave me a Catalyst billet. I then claimed dailies and the AR-51 reward that I got for hitting it between episodes. I had a little bit of resin left over, so I used it on XP books because there was a double XP book event going on. Okay, so I forgot to claim the free Constellation last episode. Oopsie doopsie. And now I gotta claim it. However, I gotta earn it. You know how things go. I have to feel like I need to earn the things. This is the perfect time to talk about the goals for this episode. Goal number 1 is to claim the free Constellation. It's available to claim, but I first want to complete something so I feel like I've earned it. Goal number 2 is to finish the Nodcry event and Rapid Capture event. I couldn't complete the Nodcry event last episode because it was time gated. The Rapid Capture event is a quick one, so I grouped it with the Nodcry event. Goal number 3 is to level Tighnari, Fischl, and Diona. All my characters are under-leveled for the current world level, so I need to level them up as soon as possible. There are a lot of characters I want to level, but these 3 are the primary ones I use. Goal number 4 is to unlock the Ajdaha and ride in weekly boss fights. Technically, I can quick start them, but I'd like to officially unlock them. Goal number 5 is to complete Act 1 of the Sumeru Archon quest. It's about time I head over to Sumeru and do its Archon quest. It is extremely long though, so I just want to get Act 1 done this episode. Those are the goals for this episode. I started by finishing the Nodcry event as it was going away soon. I'll start off by finishing the quest. Okay, I think that's it. Did we finish everything? Yes, we got some green check marks. That means we're good to go. Next up, I have to do some antidotes or something, but here's the thing. They're locked, and I've done, like, all the story. Like, I mean, some of them I can do, right? But this one's locked? Like, what do I do? This one's locked. For now, I guess I'll do the mini-games. I only had to do one more level for the Defense and Numogio Barrage games. I claimed the rewards, and it was time for the combat one. Okay, next up is the combat event, and last episode I said I had an idea of how I could get through this without using the limited characters. However, I don't know what I was cooking, because now that I think about it, it's like, I don't think I can do much here. Thinking about the combat event, there was no way I was going to get all the rewards without using the trial limited 5-star characters. Luckily, I didn't need to. So for all of them, I was only able to get the first tier, I think. Except for the last one where I was able to get the 2 tiers, silver, I guess. Which is good. I think I can get everything I want. So it's not like I need to go any further. And when I say everything I want, it is this stuff right here. Yes, okay, so I can get all the Primo Gems. I can get the Crown of Sagehood. No, it's called Insight. Sagehood, it got changed in like 1.2, alright? And we also get our free Yehoda. We already got her a few episodes ago, but we got her C1. I activated Yehoda's C1, but sadly she probably won't be useful for this challenge. As you can see though, I got all the important rewards without having to rely on the trial characters. Yes, I missed out on a little Mora and some other materials, but it's not really impactful. Okay, so it's been a couple days since I played on this account because I made 2 other videos, and I forget where I left off. However, what we're going to do is do this rapid capture event that's about to go away in 4 hours, and then claim the free Constellation that's also about to go away in 4 hours. I need to unlock a statue of 7 in Fontaine for this. Okay, well, I have a free teleporter to Fontaine right here, but there's also one in Petrichor that, like, gets me right there. So I went over and grabbed Petrichor's Statue of 7. For a second, I thought, oh no, I'm gonna have to run all the way to it, but then I remembered I can teleport to events. I constantly forget that, but this time I remembered. So I already did this on my main account, so I know what to do, but you kind of just gotta, like, go to the orbs, but I can't run, so it's, like, so slow, okay? And now that I did all this filming, yes, we get to see the final result. I completed the event and claimed all of its rewards. With that, we can check off our first goal of doing the Nod Cry and Rapid Capture events. Okay, with that event complete, it is time to pick our free constellation. Now, I only have 3 options, and the choice is very obvious, honestly. But I do have a lot to talk about. The main goal of this account is to 36-star the Spiral Abyss with only the standard banner. I want to talk about teams I might use to do this. The truth is, almost all the standard 5-star characters are not capable of 36-starring the Spiral Abyss in standard-only teams, even at high constellations. Believe it or not, the standard-only restriction is that hard. I've known this since the beginning. The only character that has a chance is Tighnari, which is why I chose him from the free standard 5-star selector and have been building him since. There is no team I can put Dia, Keqing, Chi-Chi, Diluc, or Jean in that will 36-star the Abyss. Mizuki is getting some buffs in 6.7, but I doubt they will be enough to make her good in standard-only teams. Mona is a good character in some situations with her Hexerei buffs, but not in standard-only teams. I get a lot of unhappy comments about me not building Mona, but that's the truth. I'm sure I could force a team with Mona to work, but there are better options. Things can change, but for now, Tighnari is the only 5-star character I'm investing in. Truthfully, even he might not be strong enough, but that's okay because there are other options. If I can't rely on 5-star characters, then my only option is 4-star characters. In that regard, there is good news because there are people clearing every abyss with 4 stars only. The best 4-star team is Gaming Melt with Rosaria, Iansan, and Bennett or Shaverse. This is my dream team for this challenge because it is so good. There is a problem though. When you see people clear with this team, of course all the characters are C6, which could take a long time for me to replicate, but even worse is they have Gaming on Fruitful Hook. Fruitful Hook was literally made for Gaming. It gives up to 32% plunging crit rate and 32 damage percent. While it is a 4-star weapon, it isn't on the standard banner, but rather exclusive to the weapon banner. My best option is Wolf's Greystone, which I think I can make work. Another team I can use is 4-star Hyperbloom with Xingqiu, Kale, Kuki, and Dendro Traveler. Hyperbloom has fallen off, but this team can still clear the Abyss in some situations. There is also the national core of Bennett, Zhongling, and Xingqiu that can be paired with another character like Sucrose or Fischl. Just like Hyperbloom, it has fallen off, but still has potential to be useful. There are a few other good options too, but going over them all would take a long time. I just wanted to explain some of the future teams I have in mind. There is one more thing I want to say about this stuff, but I'll talk about it later this episode. Let's get back to me choosing the constellation. Alright, let's do it. Tighnari, come home? Waboom, yes, I want to confirm it. Wabam. There we go. Let's activate that right there. 15% crit rate on his charge attacks. Right now, his crit rate's probably really bad. Yeah, 29% crit rate. So that's like, I don't know, 44% crit rate with his C1. Oh, I should also do this event because it's about to end and I haven't gotten it today. I quickly did the talent book ley lines. Also, we can check off the goal of claiming the free constellation. Oh, there's Mel right there. Hello? Let's see, what do we get? What do we get? Oh my goodness, I forgot to claim Mel, it seems. Look, I get all the daily check-ins and I just haven't claimed them. But we got Goro's birthday thing and then Zabai's. Oh, also Kale's and Nefer's. Anyone else I'm missing? No. Let's see that. 1, 2, 3, 320 Primo Gems. I had 5 condensed resin, so I did 5 runs of Tighnari's talent domain. I then condensed some resin and claimed dailies. Okay, so the battle pass is about to end, and I get 20 primos if I level up 5-star artifacts, so I'm just gonna do that real quick. I gave Tighnari this crit damage circlet and leveled it to 12. Okay, primo gems, thank you very much. We're at 48. The battle pass is about to end in 3 hours, and I'm so close to getting to level 50 for the free standard wish, but there is hope. I get 1,500 XP if I do a 10 pull, or if I do 8 more wishes, so I'm gonna do a 10 pull on the standard banner. Okay, so we're at exactly 10 pity, so I'm not expecting a 5-star here. Let's get it, though. Could we hopefully get a 5-star? No, okay. 4-star, who are we getting? Who are we getting? Oh, the flute. You're joking, bro. I can't describe how disappointed I am. I have pulled 12 4-star weapons now, and 6 of them are completely useless. It's absolutely absurd, and I haven't even pulled a Favonius weapon yet. I must have used all my luck on the Skyward Harp. But we claimed that XP, we hit level 50, and we get a free standard wish. Wabam. The week reset again, so I fought Andreas, did some runs at Tighnari's talent domain where I hit AR-52, claimed dailies, and the AR-52 reward. Okay, so I'm heading over to the teapot real quickly because we have to make stuff to increase our level. Alright, our 1 furnishing is done, we obtained that. So these lanterns give me the most amount of XP when I create them, so I need to get some fabric. I think it's over here, but oh, it costs silk flowers? Hold on now, Sing Cho needs his silk flowers still. Oh, but you get 10 for each. Okay, that's not too bad. So let's create this, and someone in the comments was actually smart and said I should use the Vial of Adeptal Speed. I'll get my return on investment because I'll be making more, what's this called, realm currency? Yeah, now I need wood. I think I can just use rocks, yeah, alright. Yeah, I want 1 wood, please. Thank you. I purchased a purple furnishing, seeing as they give the most XP. I had to make some dye for it, but after crafting it, I hit Trust Rank 2, which allows me to craft 2 things at once. It also came with a nice reward. I then placed some things down to raise the Adeptal energy. Jean's head is popping out of the, statue over here. Oh yeah, this looks great. I placed what I could on the inside too. I crafted a few more things and placed them. The final thing I did was put 2 more items in the crafting queue so they could naturally complete. Okay, we're level 3 on the Adeptal energy thingy here. Okay, that's enough teapot stuff for now. Okay, so next up I want to go to Sumeru, and I want to do its Archon quest. So I think first I have to do the Twins quest. Okay, here's the Sumeru quest, and I'm being blocked by, let's see, yes, the Twins quest. Okay, so let's go do it. Wait, this Twins quest is about the chasm? This quest right here is about the chasm. Oh, I hope these quests don't interfere with each other, because you can't focus story mode them. So it's telling me to head to the chasm underground mines, however, I haven't been there yet. Oh wait, hold on, it just appeared. Okay, I can get there now. I was thinking, oh no, do I have to do whatever this chasm quest is, but no, I'm good. I was indeed not good. There was a barrier blocking me from entering the chasm. In order to unlock it, I had to do a world quest. Alright, the quest said this was the last one. I'm gonna hope it's the last one. Oh my god, it just killed the monsters, oh my goodness. And it is the last one, there we go. It took a half hour, but I can finally do the Twins quest. Oh, Dainsleif, what are you doing here? He just said our paths cross again, like he didn't just teleport here as I got here. Haha, all these enemies are too high level for me, yep, okay. Not that it matters, they're not really too high level for me. I just don't level my characters, which I plan to do this episode, I'll level a few of them. How I get that? How I get that? Can I get it up here? Okay, that works. How am I getting up there? The teleporter. Okay, there we go. Now we can go to Sumeru. I mean, I could have gone to Sumeru anyways, but I can actually do the Sumeru Archon quest. Let me see. Yes, okay, I can do it. That was a really good quest. In fact, one of the best quests in Genshin, in my opinion. It adds a lot of depth to the abyssal monsters like the hilly churls. Unfortunately, I skipped through it all this time, though. With the Twins quest out of the way, I could finally work on the goal of completing Act 1 of the Sumeru Archon quest. Here's a short version of the adventure it took me on. I feel like you get pulled into a cutscene at the beginning of Sumeru. Okay, yeah, I was right. Whoa, the land of Dendro.
It looks like she's meditating or something.
I think she's doing drugs, Paimon. Oh, we're just at Irminsul. I wish you could visit Irminsul whenever you want, but you can't. But this is pretty cool, because now I get to see it again. Hello, Kale. I actually have you. And there's Tighnari! He's like my goat right now. He's my main guy. Aranara! I know I might be alone on this, but I really liked the Aranara quest line. I know that's crazy to say, but I liked it. The Aranara are just so cute. They're the cutest, I don't know, little guys that Genshin has. Hypatia, isn't that the lady we saw doing drugs? Is this an Aranara? Is this an Aranara? Come on! Oh, no, Hypatia's just taking a nap, huh? Ah, there's the Aranara! Why am I stuck like this? Did I lose an internet connection or something? What's going on? So they just give us access to Akasha GPT when I re-enter the city? Guys, is this a safe space to say I don't care for Dunyazard at all? I know that's crazy, but I just don't care. There she is. Nilu. Yeah, what's Catherine doing out of her little hole? She's supposed to always be there. She's doing some scouting for the Fatui, huh? Yeah, look at her acting like a human. Okay, I know why this is happening. It's to build our connection with Catherine for when, she gets got. Okay, let's open up some more area here. There we go.
She doesn't even have a vision. Forget it.
Whoa, buddy. I don't need a vision. I'm pretty darn strong. Oh, there it is. Dear travelers, Genshin's about to shut down. Okay, I have an hour. And this guy's taking his sweet time. Let's start running, buddy. There she is, Dory. I really like Dory, and it's only because her English voice actor does such a good job. Yeah, these guys started a fight with us, but we beat them up. Oh, he's tweaking. Yo, he is brutalizing them. Oh my goodness. Is this the patch that Alhaitham has released? Because he's getting his, like, time to shine right here. Okie dokie, there we go. Act 1 of Sumeru is complete. With that, we can check off the goal of completing Act 1 of the Sumeru Archon quest. Maintenance for version 6.6 was about to start, so I was forced to take a break. Okay, so maintenance happened, and you can tell by all these exclamation points I now have to get rid of. I know I'm getting 600 primos, thank you very much. I guess I'm gonna do the trials, seeing as they're here. I quickly did Nicole and Durin's trials, and claimed the rewards for doing so. So Nicole is a new character in 6.6, and well, you know who else is a new character in 6.6? Lohan. It's time to talk about Lohan. There were a ton of rumors and leaks saying that Lohan was going to be a standard character. So much so that everyone thought he was going to be. I got a lot of comments asking if I would get him if he was standard, and I of course said yes. However, during the 6.6 livestream, it was not mentioned that he is going to be put on the standard banner. That means this account will not be getting Lohan. But there is a silver lining to this. Lohan is a good character, but for this challenge, there are not many good teams I could make with him. The best I could do is probably a melt team with Zhongling, which isn't that impactful when National is already a good team. He also doesn't play into any shield mechanics like Lunar reactions. He is a Hexrai character, but Hexrai hasn't gotten any buffs in the late game modes, nor are there enemies with Hexrai mechanics. While talking about future teams, I mentioned that I had something else to talk about later. Well, now is later, so here's the good news. We should be getting a new standard 5-star character sometime this year. Snezhnaya is around the corner, meaning there will likely be a new shield mechanic coming too. It'll be pretty stellar if you catch my drift. If this account is lucky, this new standard 5-star character will play into this new shield mechanic, which would be pretty amazing as it would make 36-starring the Abyss a lot easier. Obviously, this is all speculative and hopeful, but I believe there is a good chance of this happening. Even if this character doesn't play into the new mechanic, I will still get them. What would be the point of a standard-only account if I didn't get the new standard 5-star character? Overall, it's unfortunate that Lohan isn't a standard character, but there is hope for an even better future. I think I'm only Reputation 5 in Inazuma? Yeah, I am, so I'm gonna do bounties and requests here. Invulnerable to electro damage? Oh no! The bounties weren't too bad, even though the third one was also immune to electro. I did all 3 requests too, and claimed the Reputation level 6 reward. Getting that furniture reminds me I need to go do the teapot stuff. I collected the 2 items that were crafting and put 2 more in the crafting queue. I also placed a few more items to raise the adeptal energy. You know, I should probably place some companions down, huh? You know, I'm thinking of putting characters down that I'm probably never gonna use, and Ningguang is one of them. Now, there's a chance I use Beidou, probably not, but there's a chance. However, we're gonna put her next to her girlfriend. There, those 2 can get friendship stuff now. Oh, and we leveled up on our abode size here. Now we're queen size abode. We were cozy before. Okay, so next up I want to ascend and level some characters, seeing as like all the enemies I fight are red level, cause well, all my characters are under leveled. In between episodes, I got the boss materials I need for them. It's time I focus on the goal of leveling characters. I want to level up Tainari, Fischl, Diona, Xingqiu, Bennett, Zhongling, and Sucrose. That's a lot of characters and way too much to handle at the moment. That's why my goal is to focus on Tainari, Fischl, and Diona for now, as they are the characters I primarily use. You've probably realized Keqing has been left out. I will still use her, but she is staying at 79 for now. Tainari is the worst of it because I have to get these fungal spores, and I already explained why it sucks to get in another episode. Basically, I can't use my Pyro or Electro characters to get them. First, I'll go for the local specialty. Might as well take the statue of 7 while I'm here. Nice. A big area opened up because I have Petrichor. Found another statue of 7. Let's see what we get here. Okay, so I need 5 more, and, well, there's not enough on my map, and I can get these, or I can't get these, I guess, because, well, they're stuck behind this barrier. I don't know how to open it, and I kind of don't want to figure it out. I'd rather just go join someone's world to get 5 real quick. Okay, we got a hit. And this guy already has someone in his world. This player said I could get Tainari's local specialty, so I quickly gathered the 5 I needed, then said goodbye. Okay, so we have the local specialty. However, we don't have the spores. And I can only craft one of them. Now, I could do the Stardust Exchange, except for I haven't gotten this free standard wishes yet, because I can only buy 2. Here, I'll buy them right now. But there's 3 more I can get. Tighnari was going to take a lot of work to ascend, so I started working on Fischl by getting her local specialty. Okay, these few should be the last I need for Fischl. Okay, we have more than enough. The only problem is the arrowheads. Now, I can craft 9. However, I need to beat up a bunch of hilly trolls anyways, because, well, Fischl needs arrowheads, Diona needs arrowheads, the Skyward Harp needs arrowheads. So, yeah, we're just gonna go beat up some hilly trolls. Okay, so I've taken out all the hilly trolls the game will show me in the areas I have unlocked, so I think we're good for now. I crafted the arrowheads I needed and leveled Fischl to 80, but then ran into a problem. Fischl needs 6 gemstones, but I could only craft 4. I didn't want to deal with this yet, so I left her as is. Well, that's unfortunate, because I just leveled Fischl to 80, so now I'm gonna waste a little bit of XP, but that's okay, I guess. Looking at Tighnari, I could only craft 3 out of the 6 gemstones he needed. Just like Fischl, I didn't want to deal with it at the moment, so I went to do the torturous task of getting spores for him. Okay, so I've gotten every fungus in the areas I have explored, and well, it's not even close to what I need. I can craft 9, I have 3, so that's 12, and I need 24, so I have half. Even if Sucrose double crafted all of these, it still wouldn't be enough. Oh, that's unfortunate. And she double crafted none of them. Okay. Next up, I tried to ascend Singcho. I only had 40 silk flowers, so I had to collect some. He needed 24 blue hilly troll masks, so I crafted some. Unfortunately, I could only craft 5 out of the 6 gemstones he needs. This problem was getting annoying, so it was time I did something about it. Okay, some time has passed, so enemies have respawned and I can farm them again. Oh boy. But first, because I'm at max resin, I'm going to fight the Jade Plume Terrashroom, because I need more of these gemstones for Tighnari, and Kole, when I plan to level her up, like next episode, she also needs the Terrashroom drops. So using all 200 of my resin, I beat up the Terrashroom 5 times. Okay, so I just used all 200 of the resin I had, and well, we went from being able to craft 4 of them to being able to craft 5 of them. Oh boy. So we have 73 fragile resin. I might as well use some of it. So let's just use 2. That'll be 3 more runs, and hopefully with those 3 runs, I get enough. 3 runs later, okay, we can get it. We can craft 1 more. I was scared I wasn't going to be able to because the rewards I get at this world level are just so low. Yeah, even though I'm world level 7, the amount of these you get from bosses is abysmal. Anyways, I crafted the last gemstone I needed. Okay, it's not over because I once again have to farm all the fungus. 1 not so quick farming session later. Okay, so I've cleared out most of the fungus, at least in the areas that I can see, and I think I can craft, let's see here, I can craft 13, and I have 15, and I only need 24 to level him up, so I am good for now. This will be our first level 90 character, well, I guess more like 89, because I'm not going to level him to 90, so Ascension 6 character? I crafted the required materials, leveled him to 80, did his final ascension, and leveled him to 89. Okay, there we go. So I also want to ascend Fischl to Ascension 6 and Diona to Ascension 5. Now they both require arrowheads, so I guess I'm back to grinding arrowheads. Okay, I'm tired of going after hilly troll archers. We have enough to ascend Diona and Fischl, so I'm good anyways. I was still missing 2 gemstones for Fischl, so I leveled up Diona first. I was missing her local specialty, so I had to get that. I crafted the chunk she needed, leveled her to 70, ascended her, and leveled her to 79. Next up was getting the gemstones Fischl needed. I used 3 fragile resin and beat up the Electrocube 4 times. Luckily, that got me enough materials to make the last 2 gemstones Fischl needed. I crafted the required materials, ascended her, and leveled her to 89. Okay, there we go. Tighnari is level 89, Fischl is level 89, and Diona is level 79. With that, we can check off the goal of leveling Tighnari, Fischl, and Diona. As I previously said, there are many other characters I want to level, but just leveling 1 character takes so much work, I was done for now. There was 1 more goal to complete, unlock the Ajdaha and ride in weekly boss fights. I don't really need Ajdaha, but I do need Raiden for Tighnari. Tighnari uses 1 of her materials. Technically I can quick challenge, but I want to unlock them anyways. And in order to unlock them, you have to do Raiden's story quest and Zhongli's story quest. We'll do Zhongli's first, seeing as well Li Wei comes first. There he is! Oh, he just sat down! Zhongli! Okay, here's the part where you can unlock this barrier, which gives you access to a lot of core lapis. Not that I need all that core lapis anymore anyways, but... it seems I was given Zhongli as a trial character. I'm not going to use him, of course, seeing as he, well, is a limited 5-star character, but, he's in the party. Okay, so we have to get up there, but obviously you can't climb in domains. So they expect you to use Zhongli's pillar. However, I'm not using Zhongli unless I got it. We got Kaching. Waboom. Okay, now here's where I have to use Zhongli. I could use Geo-Traveler, but she's not in the party and I'm not backing out. So I'm gonna just go waboom, and then a waboom, right? Here we go. Okay, yeah. This is fun, though. They actually, like, give you challenges where, like, the character is wanted. Although Zhongli's special because he has his pillar that can do stuff like this. Wait, is this C1 Zhongli? There's 2 pillars at once. Hold on. Yeah, it's C3. Now, this pillar right here is really important. If it'll activate, because yeah, we get a chest over here, so I would have missed this. Now let's just activate all these elemental monuments. Waboom. Okie dokie, that is part 1, or I guess his first quest. Obviously we didn't unlock Ashtaha because, well, he has a second story quest. I'm not ready to fight Ashtaha, actually. I need to upgrade my Diona's shield. Oh, I'm here. Okay, well, I do have Zhongli as a backup, but I prefer not to use him. Okay, get him, Tainari. End it here. Okay, he didn't have a phase change. Okay. That was a lot easier because of that. Okay, there we go. Ashtaha is unlocked. He's right here, but I'm not going to fight him because now that I think about it, I don't need to. Now it's time to unlock the Raiden boss fight, and I have to do both her story quests too, so let's get to it. Look at everybody scared of the Raiden Shogun. They're like, what's she doing out? Okay, I'm gonna assume I get Raiden Shogun here too. Okay, yeah, this story does give me Raiden Shogun too. Okay, that is story quest number 1 done. Now I gotta do story quest number 2. Wait, hold on now. Why am I only allowed to use Raiden Shogun? I mean, I'm gonna have to, but this is funny. Like, it literally just kicked everyone out of the party. Okay, so I've ran into an extremely big problem. The quest wants me to go in there, but as you can see, I can't get in there. Now, I don't know how you're supposed to take this barrier down. I assume your Electrograna level needs to be pretty high, and I was at level 1. I would have to explore most of Inazuma to open this barrier, so I had a better idea. I would glitch through with Geo-Traveler. I'm being so for real. I've never glitched out of the map before, but I actually just did it. Like, I wasn't recording. I should have been recording, but it was taking so long. I'm like, this is just gonna take up so much space. But I actually did it. I glitched through the map. Oh, okay. I have to only use Raiden again. I was honestly scared, though. I was gonna have to use my characters, because my characters are not ready for this type of fight. You're joking. I just got teleported out of it. Dude, I have to go back down there. I have to get back down there. We got kicked out, and now Raiden's just down there, and I'm gonna have to go back. Oh my god, it's open. Wait, am I going back in? I didn't swap off Geo-Traveler. Uh-oh. Oh, we're back to using Raiden only. Well, that's fine with me. I did not want to use Lumine. She's like level 40. Okay, is it over? There's a check mark next to it, so it is. That's weird, though. Normally it gives like a big screen and it says like blah 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 complete. With that, we can check off the goal of unlocking the Ashtaha and Raiden boss fights. I had a few more small things to do. Okay, well, it's time to actually fight the boss, because I need the materials. Yeah, I'll bring 2 Electro characters into the Electro Archon boss fight. Okay, let's do this. Oh boy, I am going to get destroyed. Oh, well, good thing I brought Electro, because I have to hit that thing with Electro. Don't transform! Don't you dare transform! Oh, you little... Oh, you little... Die! 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 There we go, there we go. Oh my god, that was a long fight. I don't know which material Tainari needs from her, but well, we can use Dream Solvent to change it to what we want. Oh, we get the first clear reward for it too, thank you very much. Okay, I'm quite sure that's everything I wanted to do, so let's do a 10 pull. Let's go get a fortune slip to see if we're gonna have good luck or bad luck. Okay, this looks like it. Yeah, the fortune slip. And, oh, misfortune, great misfortune. So it seems like we're gonna have some bad luck. Now, we did just get the flute our last 10 pull, so we really can't have that much more bad luck. So we're at 20 pity. Let's do this. Here we go. Come on, I want to see a 5-star. Okay, I didn't expect to see a 5-star, but you know. And we got Dragon's Bane. Okay, so that isn't horrible, but I have no one to use it on, so yeah, it is kind of bad. I don't think I'm ever going to put the Dragon's Bane on anyone ever. Oh well. The fortune slip didn't lie. That was some bad luck. There is no standard character I will ever want to put the Dragon's Bane on. Both the 10 pulls I did this episode yielded nothing. Next episode I better have some good luck to make up for this. That's the end of this episode though. We successfully completed all our goals. I don't know everything I'm going to do next episode, but I plan to build Kole and Kuki, do some more of the Sumeru Archon quest, and maybe even attempt some of the Abyss. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like. If you like me or want to follow this series, subscribe. And most importantly, I hope you have a good day or night. See ya!